women can want what they want, and men can want what they want. That was my whole objective. I said every time a man says, I don't want a woman with a high body count, I don't want a woman with this and that, these are stuff that men find valuable. We find that valuable to us. Women want experience, we want inexperience. So I think that when men come up and say what they want, they automatically get demonized and they get vilified for it.
It's really weird to lay the blame for all this animosity between the sexes squarely on men, and then acknowledge that they largely have equal rights, at least in most Western countries at this point, and then make the jump to say, well, we need quote unquote social equality. One, as if that's even remotely achievable. But two, the other thing is there's a plethora of double standards going the other way that remarkably favor women. Family court, women are charged insanely less for committing sexual related crimes if they fuck minors. Like the difference in prison time between what they're charged with and what a man is charged with is insane. It's ridiculous. So to sit here and say like every bad thing in society is at the hands of all these evil men, and women are innocent flowers that can do no wrong, is just kind of dumb.
Nope. Holly, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mike. Sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to say TMZ has broke the news that Piers Morgan has exposed the two royals that said the racist remarks about the baby, and it was King Charles and Kate. Kate. Just saying, I'm always Team Harry. Anyway, so the other thing I want to say, if women want, excuse me, this is not family court. You can't speak over me, Belfast. Anyway, so if women want special privileges, they need to start acting like women. I'm okay putting women up on a pedestal. As a gay man, it's how I was raised. It's how I've always lived. The only place that I ever encounter miserable bitches is on Twitter. Truly. So if you want to be treated with privileges and a elevated level of respect, act like you deserve it.
It's interesting that I have been labeled a feminist, like as if I'm horrible and terrible and so terrible. But I've never lived. I am a lived feminist. I do live as one, as far as I can understand it. But I have had good long-term relationships. I don't fuck about. I've had two very long-term relationships with the fathers of my children, and it's interesting to me that people, sort of have an opinion. Come on, it's very, very good, and I actually really appreciated what you said, David, because if you're going to have a relationship with someone, and I appreciate what Guts said as well and what Jay said, if you're going to have a relationship with someone, it's about trust. It's about understanding. It's about having a decent relationship and a cohesive relationship with someone, and working together towards a better life. If you're going to actually have a relationship with someone, it's a better way to do it if you can get along, work together towards a better life. That's always the best way, and I really appreciate that. David, what you say, I know you say you're a men's rights activist, and I understand maybe why you've come to that point, because I do see certain things in our society where men are maybe getting told that they're not good enough or this, and that, and the other. We're skeptical when we're on the outside. If we are engaging in a relationship with someone and we've decided to do such a thing, we do tend to run into traditional roles. I would say that happens, and traditional gender roles has been something that I have been involved in. Even though I'm quite a strong and dominant woman, it's quite strange that, I'll cook the dinner, I'll clean the house, and maybe you want to go out to work, or I'll go out to work, or if we're looking after children, then yes, I'll maybe take a major role in that, but not always. It's interesting that we have this terrible kind of thing at the moment where we're going, oh, you should do that, and you should do this, and you should do the other. I think we've come to a point now in the 21st century where we can exchange those roles slightly and mix them up a wee bit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, mine was just to reiterate, my views on the traditional role thing, which is pretty much what Belfast has just said.
Thanks, Jane. Mikey?
Well, it's very interesting that in this entire space that this is actually happening.
I would like to extend a mic to Shells. If you want to come up and say your piece, I won't let anybody talk over you. You can defend yourself and have some back and forth if you wish. You don't have to either. That's, completely fine.
Yeah, it's an important conversation, and the individuals are not important. It's the wider discourse.
It's clear when they're tweeting that these men are all liars. I put up in the notes for you. She also will tweet all the time saying that I won't ever let her speak. I kick her out of spaces. I'm not a co-host. I'm not a host. Come on up.
Now, Mike, you have to admit that you have maybe caused a bit of problems. Just a wee.
I'm talking about someone advocating for a 40-year-old being able to fuck a 16-year-old. Stay on topic, Belfast.
No, okay. All right. I don't agree with that. That would be fair. But, it's not like you've been the most innocent.
Oh, please.
Person
I do responses. I don't mean that bad. I just look, all I'm saying is you haven't necessarily been the nicest person in the whole world. Because I was triggered by the bitches that seem to think that they have some sort of authority over men. So that's your excuse.
I think Mike just meets people with the same energy that they bestow upon him.
I return the favor. If I was on Twitter before I ever interacted with you. I used to be in the female union spaces.
We never interacted, and you actually said something about me, and we've never interacted before.
Yeah, we used to interact. I used to be on the GC side. I used to be in the female unions spaces all the time with Holly under Gayleen's right. We interacted several times, Belfast. And then all of you, your craziness pushed me to the other side. So don't sit there and act like we never interacted.
My craziness? Holy shit. No. Definitely not. I think you're
I have recordings. Would you like me to start posting them again? I'd be more than happy to start posting them again.
I genuinely don't care. There's plenty of people.
Okay, all right. Thanks for the.
No.
Yeah, it's
I don't care.
No problem. You said you don't care. I'll start posting them again. Other women could go to your doorstep and thank you.
Well, look, darling, if you think that spending your time sharing my stuff is conducive to your life,
all y'all interaction. I'll start posting them again.
Good idea. It's not a good idea. Why don't you concentrate on
free speech? Go get your little fake lawyer in Chicago.
What fake lawyer? What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, you little feminist fake lawyer. Look, I live in America. I have free speech to say your pussy stinks.
Right, okay.
Your breath in your pussy.
I don't know what you're doing now.
Belfast is probably the straightest of the...
No, she's one of the most decrepit, lying... She comes into spaces and then talks shit in the other spaces. We had recordings. Gee, you've seen them in Discord. She acts like she's some sort of friend or ally, and she's Miss Even Keel with everything, and she talks a good game. She had me fooled at the beginning too.
What are you talking about?
Oh, listen, I've got, I've got abundance on me. I've got Fruella screaming at me and then slugging me off. Belfast is someone who's never done that. I just want to say.
Because you're a woman.
No, I think, and also Belfast and I have had Jitsi meet, where you're...
Gee, you could have a fabulous friendship with Belfast, all you would like. I don't interact with that. Look, I don't judge you for your relationship, your friendships.
You're judging me unfairly. to be fair.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Mike, I'm going to agree on that. I am going to
Gee,
agree.
you don't get to decide what I find offensive or not.
No.
This bitch is offensive.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Fair enough. You can decide what you think about me, but you know, at
Yeah,
the end of the day,
you don't get an opinion of how I see you.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine, and I agree with you, because you don't get an opinion, you know, about what
I
I
know
think
what
of
you
you.
all think of me. This is me. You created me.
I mean, in defense,
You created you. That's like saying it's all your fault. Come
Mike
on.
is probably one of, I know this will sound weird, but Mike is probably one of the loveliest human beings. It's in stark contrast, I know, with what you see he'll go, the way he goes for people. That's the side I don't get involved with.
And that's exactly what I'm saying, because I think
in Belfast, I didn't go for you until the
me.
past 6 months.
Come on, right, Mike? What I'm saying
for the past
is,
6 months. That's when I started going for you, because I heard you in the spaces.
Okay, you've heard me in spaces. I've heard you. You've heard.
You don't have to wait for a space for me. Just tell me what I said.
And I've heard pieces of you, and we disagree on those pieces that we've heard of each other. This is the first time we've actually interacted in a very, very long time.
Yeah, because I blocked you, and you said I'll return the favor.
And I blocked you too.
Yeah, you didn't block this account. The other one was suspended.
Yeah, I've blocked
this one. You blocked this one. I didn't block you on this one because I very rarely use this one. I have like 40 of them.
Well, that's fair. I have blocked about 4 or 5 of your accounts. Fair enough. And I did so because I didn't want to hear, and I didn't want to.
No, because I blocked you, is what you originally said.
No. That wasn't
you. No, that's
you.
what you said. That's why you blocked people, because you said if they block you, you block them automatically.
No, that wasn't you I was speaking to.
Yeah,
I was speaking to someone else.
Do you want me to post the recording? My God.
No,
I learned a long time ago when I first came to Twitter.
I know what I said.
Don't trust the females on here, so I started recording.
Right, okay, fair enough. You don't trust the females. That's fine. I don't disagree with you on that.
You blocked me in the space that we were in when I blocked you.
That's true.
And we both agreed that. And I've left you alone this whole time, have I not? We haven't interacted. We haven't been in the same spaces.
That's very true, but I have heard you speak about me in spaces, funny enough, even though we have never interacted.
But we don't go into spaces. This is the first space we've been in the same space for months and months.
That's very true.
Beyond that domestic tea thing when I outed her for recording all of you.
Well,
you don't have to give me credit for it. I know what I did.
Okay, if you say so.
Well. If it isn't the wannabe lesbian, the straight who's like, I want to be lesbian, I'm not gay. If it isn't this person, what are you doing here? You want to get a taste of the rainbow or something?
Why, Grandma, what great big
Hey, Chandler, how are you doing? Go on ahead there, Chandler. Do you want to attack me too? Well done. Go ahead, lovely.
Boo-hoo. Or go back to your stinky cunt friends.
That was a little weak, Chandler.
Okay, shut the fuck up. You're just sad.
Oh, sweetheart. Come on, you can do better than that.
Well, I mean...
I think she just did.
I mean, what kind of, you're the one who said you wanted to be lesbian, so, do you want to be lesbian for the TERFs, or do you want to be lesbian for...
Has everyone listened to that YouTube channel? Oh, my goodness. Oh, brilliant. Go on ahead, Chandler. Bring it on, love.
Or do you want to be a part, is it just getting boring to you that you're like, oh, I have to hang out with the gays for more fun, not these nasty, sad, straight women who just sit in spaces all day, being like, let women speak. How about let women shut up?
Is that it?
I don't know. You tell me.
Come on. You can do better than that, Chandler. I've heard you better.
She just did.
I know. How about you? If you think you're so high and mighty, then say something back.